Hey there, dog lovers. Welcome to the Peaceful Pause Method. I'm Pat Blocker, and I'm so glad that you're here. If you're looking for a kinder way to work with your dog, one that builds trust instead of obedience and connection instead of control, you're in the right place. Every episode, I share practical science based strategies that honor the emotional well being of both you and your dog. Because true training isn't about compliance, it's about connection. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's create some peaceful pause together. Fireworks and fear, supporting your dog through trauma. The first boom comes out of nowhere, and in an instant, your dog is a different animal. Maybe she bolts for the closet. Maybe he presses himself flat against the floor, panting and eyes wide, and he's somewhere you can't reach. Maybe she paces and whines and just can't settle, no matter how many times you tell her it's okay. If you've lived through a fireworks night with a frightened dog, you know how helpless you can feel. You can see the fear, and you can't explain to her that the sky isn't actually falling. So here's what I want you to take away today. Fear isn't disobedience, and it isn't something to correct. It's communication. Your dog is telling you in the only language she has that her world has stopped feeling safe. And our job isn't to fix the feeling, it's to help her find her footing again. Let's talk about why fireworks land so hard in the first place. A loud, unpredictable noise out of nowhere, no warning, no pattern. To a dog, that's truly alarming. There's no buildup to brace against, no way to make sense of it. And to an animal whose survival once depended on reading her environment, randomness like that reads as only one thing: danger. For some dogs, it goes deeper. One bad night can leave a lasting imprint, and after that, even the small things start to carry the alarm. A distant pop, a flicker of light in the window, that particular hush of the air before a storm. The body remembers what the mind can't talk itself out of. This is why "he should be over it by now" rarely holds up. Trauma doesn't run on our timeline. It runs on the nervous system's timeline. And the nervous system needs evidence, not lectures, before it lowers its guard. So what actually helps in the moment? When the noise starts and your dog is already frightened, this is not the night for training. It's the night for safety and for presence. First, let her hide. If she wants to wedge herself into a closet or behind the couch or into a crate with the door open, let her. Hiding is a coping strategy. It's not a problem to solve. Second, stay close and stay calm. You can't reason a dog out of fear, but your steadiness is its own kind of message. Sit nearby, keep your voice low and even. You are the safe thing in the room. Third, layer the noise. Soft music, a fan, the TV. It won't erase the booms outside, but it softens the edges so each one doesn't land quite so hard. And close the curtains too. Those flashes of light can be just as triggering as the sound. Now, one old myth that I want to put to rest right here. You cannot reinforce fear with comfort. Fear isn't a behavior you're rewarding, it's an emotional state. So if your dog comes to you trembling and you offer her a calm hand, you're not teaching her to be more afraid. You're teaching her that she isn't alone in it. Once the holiday passes, the deeper work can begin. slowly, gently, on your dog's own terms. And the principle underneath is simple. A frightened nervous system needs proof that the scary thing is survivable, delivered in doses small enough that fear never takes the wheel. Push too fast and you confirm the danger. Go slow and you build evidence in the other direction. That might look like playing recordings of fireworks at a volume so low your dog barely notices, and pairing that faint sound with something genuinely good. A favorite chew, a scatter of treats, a calm little game. And over days, over weeks, the volume creeps up, but only as fast as she stays comfortable. The goal was never to flood her with sound until she gets used to it. The goal is to slowly rewrite the story so the sound predicts something safe instead of something frightening. And sometimes a dog needs more than a quiet room and a slow plan. There's no shame in that. If your dog's fear is severe, if she's hurting herself trying to escape, refusing to eat or drink, so distressed that nothing reaches her, please talk to your veterinarian. There are humane options that can take a dog from panic down to something manageable. Medication isn't a failure of training. Sometimes it's the very thing that makes the gentler work possible. By giving the nervous system enough relief to start learning that safe is real. So let me leave you with this. On a hard night, your dog isn't being difficult. She isn't manipulating you. She's frightened. And she's looking for the one thing every frightened creature looks for: somewhere or someone that feels safe. You get to be that, not by fixing the fear, not by correcting it, but by staying close while it passes and gently showing her over time that the world is steadier than it felt in the dark. Because that's the whole method, really. Behavior is communication, and connection heals what correction never could. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. I hope this gives you and your pup a pathway toward more peace and connection. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll never miss an episode. And if you're ready to dive deeper or need personalized support for you and your dog, head over to my website, which is patblocker.com, or reach out to me directly by email at info@patblocker.com. Remember, every small step you take with kindness creates lasting change. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep creating those peaceful paws.